Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. Today we are going to be talking about the new Gibson finish and also a single pickup double cut. I think it's called just a double cut or a junior. That I'm pretty confident is the only one available in the USA lineup, unless you want to go custom shop. But who wants to spend $4,000 on a single pickup slab body guitar? But let's go ahead and take a look here. So the cornerstone just got smoother. Gibson's ultra classy 70s era dark walnut finish has always been hard to come by, but now it's been reborn for a range of irresistible new looks and models. I believe this is exclusive to the website as well, exclusive to Gibson.com there. So 5 iconic Gibson guitars are given luxury finishes with premium appointments to boot. So Gibson has given 5 of its most electronic guitars a gorgeous striking dark walnut finish. We got the purple burst. Now we're getting the walnut. So they're probably maybe every 6 months or something, every 3 months, they're going to come out with some sort of limited edition color. The namesake Dark Walnut series tops mark for Imaginations comprises of a 60s style Les Paul standard. So no 50s Les Paul, unfortunately, for those of you that are looking for that. Finish, SG standard. No 61 SG. 70s Flying V. A Les Paul Jr., and an ES345. The vintage yet timeless 70s style finish has always been one of Gibson's best, but over the years it has been rather hard to come by, often skewed in favor of some more orthodox finishes. As per Gibson observations, it lets the beauty of the natural wood grain shine through. However, it must be noted that no walnut has actually been used in the creation of any of these guitars. It is purely an aesthetic choice. All guitars except the ES345 serve up mahogany bodies and necks with their rosewood fretboards comprising of 22 medium jumbo frets. So yeah, the 345 is going to be that maple poplar maple sandwich there. For the Les Paul and Flying V models, those necks are carved into slim taper profile. On the Junior, it's a 50s vintage profile and more rounded contour. For the SG, the Les Paul hardware specs include 60s style burst buckers, ABR1 two pneumatic bridge, aluminum stop bar tailpiece, Grover tuners, got the kidney button, and a plain maple top. I think the Les Paul is actually cheaper, probably just because of the finish itself. The build plays tribute to Gibson's golden era of innovation, brings authentic back to life, says Gibson. The SG has a 490R, 490T, so not the 498T, the 490T, which I feel like you don't see a lot of that combination as much. The 490T is a lot less hotter than the 498T. So you got Alnico 2, provide the power to drive the same. You got the same Grover tuners on these, and then you're going to have the same stop bar tailpiece as well. Moving on to the SG, let's see what we got here. So you got the CTS pots. Same chrome hardware as the SG headliner on the Flying V. Its fingerboard is also bound. Okay, there you go, bound fingerboard. Junior, meanwhile, delivers a perfectly simplistic, surprising versatile guitar, double cutaway, wraparound bridge, dog ear Pier 90 bridge is the traditional with a guitar with no neck. We're going to go to Gibson's website in a minute just to get the pickups out of some of these. The 345 branches out on its own, connected with a 3-ply, it says play, it should be ply, maple poplar maple sandwich, semi-hollow, C-profile neck. The selection of high-end appointments has been made here, including calibrated T-type pickups, hand-wired control assembly with orange drop caps, which is always nice, ABR1 bridge, all that good stuff. This one you get the Kluson style tuners with. All dark walnut guitars are Gibson exclusives, and they have a hard shell case. So let's go ahead and go over here. I want to start with, I guess the Les Paul is the most expensive one. No, I'm sorry, the 345 is. So let's go to the 345 here. I just want to see what the pickups are. So depending on how much money you got in your pocket, you can get one of these bad boys. So let's go to electronics. So calibrated T-type. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Those are nice. So let's go to the Flying V and go to electronics, 70s. Oh, okay. So the neck and bridge are actually going to be 70s tribute. That's what they're calling the pickups. And then you got the 2-volume. I do like the Flying V in this color. Now, I am not a huge fan of the massive pickguard on the V. But that is what it is. I'm not a huge fan of massive pick guards in general. I like the Les Paul pick guard, but if you're talking about an SG, I definitely prefer not necessarily the feel, but definitely the look of the 61 SG because the pickups are not mounted to the humbuckers. Yep, this is your 490R, 490T. I wonder if they meant that to be a 498T, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I think what's going to be the big seller out of this group, I mean, they all might be big sellers. This is something, you know, limited edition color when they stop making it. Do they even make the dark purple burst anymore? Dark purple series. Let's see. Can we get the purples right now? Yes. Okay, so you can still get the purples. But eventually, you know, you're not going to be able to get this color, and they're not going to do it for a while. So, I mean, I think that's what it comes from. But you know, $1,700. This is something, as I said, this kind of falls into that category of that video I did previously of expensive guitars that shouldn't be expensive. Right here. You know, you're talking a slab of mahogany from the neck and body, a slab of rosewood, very simplistic, nothing fancy, single color, but $1,700. And to me, I think this is the cheapest Les Paul Jr. That we have as well. Yeah, Dog Ear P90. So if I go to, let's see here, electric. Does it give me an option? They're calling this a Les Paul Jr. I guess we're going to click on Les Paul and see if we can find, let's see here, price. If it wants to load here. So I get, oh, more expensive than the Les Paul, than the Modern Light. But, yeah, so if you get into the custom select, you're talking $6,500 for one of these things. Let's see if they got any other cheaper options. For the double cut specifically, there is a Junior for $1,600 and the Les Paul, more the Les Paul style shape. I'm just trying to see here. Okay, yep, you got the Rick Beato for $2,000. You know, you spend another $300 for that extra pickup if you want it. They're still making those, so that is an option too. I'm just seeing what else we got here. Okay, there we go. That's a cheaper one. Gibson Custom Shop, $4,000, but I honestly think this is the cheapest double cut that we have available right now coming from Gibson USA, because this is the only one they're making, to my knowledge, is they're not making other ones. So it'd be interesting to see if they come out with more of these in exclusive colors for, like, you know, Guitar Center gets their own colors, Sweetwater gets their own color, things along those lines. Maybe Musician Friends. I think Musician's Friends in Guitar Center are the same thing, if I remember correctly. But it'd be interesting to see if a couple of shops get these with exclusive colors. But I feel like there's not a lot of people that want to spend $1,700 on a guitar like this. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, will it hold its value? Yeah, but I think realistically when you go to sell this thing in a couple of years, you're going to be probably lucky to get maybe $1,000 for it. Whereas the rest of these, I think most of these will hold their value. I mean, I look at it, I'm a little bit of a collector, not majorly, you know, buy, sell, trade, play, a little bit of everything. But I would say in terms of what's going to hold the value, probably that ES345 is going to hold some good value. The SG maybe. Honestly, I don't think you're going to really lose a huge amount of money. I mean, ultimately, it depends on how many of these they're going to make and how long they're on the site. Like right now, you can still get that dark purple burst finish. Maybe they'll leave it up for a year. Maybe they'll do the same with this, leave it up for a year, and then they won't do it for a long time. And it'll get to the point where if you really want that finish, you got to go back a couple, 5-6 years to get a used guitar that actually has that finish. So in terms of resale, who the heck knows what the market's going to do? I mean, the market for expensive guitars right now is fine. You know, it's doing great. You know, you're talking $1,000 plus. I don't know how, but it is. Everything under $1,000 seems like it's just sitting. So it'll be interesting to see how all of that pans out ultimately. I am eventually going to get, I think I'm going to put up, what do I want to put up on Reverb? I don't know if any of you are interested. I have an SG Melody Maker. It's either going to be a 2011 SG Melody Maker with a gig bag or a 2008, the Gibson Les Paul Standard. You've seen both of them on the channel before. I'm going to post one of them eventually on Reverb. I need to find a box. I think I have a box for the SG. I don't think I have a box for the 2018, sorry, it's not a Standard, it's a Studio. So I know I've always linked to all my new videos, the longer ones anyway. I do link to my Reverb shop. I know there's nothing on there currently, but hopefully I can get a couple more things up there for anyone that wants one. And if you're local, if you do happen to be local in my area, you are more than welcome to come pick that bad boy up and not have to pay $100 to ship it, because that's probably about what shipping is. It's not cheap shipping a guitar. it is what it is. You know, I bought a couple things off of Reverb, but I don't think I've ever bought an actual full guitar off of Reverb. I think I got a couple pedals off there, some miscellaneous parts, but usually I buy the guitars in person best I can. But I'm not opposed to it if the price is right. As with everything, if the price is right. But yeah, cool dark walnut series here. I really like the way these things look. They look pretty. There's your screenshot right there. I might get it off the Gibson website. I think it's a little bit better quality here on the Gibson website. Are we cutting it off here? Yeah, they're cutting it off there too. But hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you want to see for future guitar music related content. And I'll try to keep doing the shorts as best I can in between the long videos. So the longer videos, your 10-minute ones, are going to be on every Saturday and Tuesday is what I've been doing, and that's just the schedule for the new people here. And then you get shorts the rest of the week. So thank you for watching. Subscribe yet again, and as always, have a good one.